Shot21 here. Kind of doing this as a follow-up to the whole work ethic mini rant that I did the other day. This one's going to be less ranty. What? Ooh, excuse me. This one should be less ranty, but we'll still have a point. Or I'll try to have a cognizant point on it. I think one of the things that is contributing to the lack of work ethic is stuff getting handed out and people not having to work for it. But the other side of that coin, I think, is also people not taking pride in what it is they're doing. Now, I say that, and what I mean by that is, if you're doing a job, you should be doing it in such a way that you're proud of the end result. That if it was something that someone was doing for you, you would be, or you would find the outcome acceptable or preferred. If you're a cook and you're making dinner or lunch or whatever, do it so that if you were the guy ordering lunch, you would enjoy it. You would be satisfied with the food you ordered. Do it so that you'd be proud to put your name on it and say, yes, I did this. It doesn't have to be a glamorous job. It doesn't have to be something that's necessarily in the public eye or that everyone sees. It just should be something that you're willing to take ownership of and be proud that you took that ownership of. You should be able to, I don't know, you should be able to go into work, and even if you don't necessarily like the job, you should at least be willing to say, excuse me, you should at least be willing to say, yes, that was what I did. That was how I spent my day at work, and looking back on it, I am satisfied with how I spent my time. You should be able to say, I might not have enjoyed it, I might not have liked it, but I'm happy to be working, and I'm happy with the effort I put in. Because I know personally what I'm doing right now is not what I'd like to be doing. But that doesn't mean that I'm not doing the best at it that I can do. Because that's exactly what I'm doing. Yeah, I might not be thrilled that I'm working in a kitchen. I'd much rather be working in a more public-facing position, but that's because that's what I'm used to. But I'm also going to do the best job of it that I can do. Try to enjoy my time there. Definitely enjoy my time with my coworkers, because it's a very good bunch of people. And I want to do the best job of it that I can. Because when I do the best job of it that I can, and when I take pride in what I'm doing, that makes everyone else's life easier at work too. And the saying is true, there is no I in team. And it really kind of doesn't matter where you are or what you're doing. It's a team endeavor. It's a team effort. Might not feel like it every day. And depending on your environment, it might not be that. But you've got colleagues and coworkers. There's some level of team there, and that should be respected, and take pride in your work so they can take pride in theirs. Take pride in your work so you can look yourself in the mirror in the morning or before you go to bed and say, you know what? Not be the best job. It might not be the job I want. But I'm proud of the job I'm doing. I can look myself in the mirror and be satisfied with what I find there. And I don't think that enough people do that. And so they're unhappy with work and unhappy with what they're doing. And that feeds back in on itself. Yeah, we're all going to have bad days at work. I'm not saying that we don't. Everyone has bad days at work. And that's just part of work. That's part of life. Everyone's going to have a bad day. But on the whole, if you can look in the mirror and say, I'm proud of who I'm seeing and looking back at me. I'm proud of the work that I'm doing. I'm proud of the result of that work. You're going to want to keep going back. What it is. But if you get up in the morning, you're like, yeah, I want to go into work. Or, at the very least, I'm thankful to be working. Then, you're doing alright. And doing alright's the first step to doing good. Get more of that mentality, I think we'd all be in a better spot. We'd all be saying, yeah, things aren't perfect, but I'm doing the best that I can at it. I'm putting in an honest day's work. I'm satisfied with that. And I'm going to give it a go again tomorrow. I don't know. That's just kind of my outlook on things. That's what I think. Might help things in some aspects. Might make things a little better. Fairly certain it ain't going to make anything worse. So, something for people to ponder. whatever you think. I hope you at least enjoyed and it made you ponder a little bit. And I hope to see you next time. Sharps out.
Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. It really helps me out, and it lets you know when I put something new up. New videos will be going up on Tuesdays or Thursdays at 8 a.m. Eastern. And if I do decide to do live streams, I will try to give 24 hours notice. So hit the subscribe button on the channel, and you'll be notified when I post that stuff too. Hope to see you next time. Sharps out.